Ooh.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Okay. Computer console.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Okay, what do we now have?
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
So that didn't help. That didn't help. Right. 07. It's like me, only better. Because N7. Shush.
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly, but it is impossible to say without more data and the decryption key.
Right. Decryption key. So, oh. Okay. Oh dear.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Don't sass the corpse. What is a Reaper? Is this like, is this scrap or is this a corpse? I don't know, because aren't they kind of synthetic life? I'm confused.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it. That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands, it won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
Right, either a loved one or physically close to his heart. But I'm guessing we don't have the body. I'm assuming we don't have the body in here. No. So I'm going to assume some kind of loved one. It's going to be like a picture, and it's going to be some kind of data pad behind it. Picture.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
Précisément.
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
By Anne Bryson.
Oh, I've already had this.
Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is
Yeah.
She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart.
PDA.
Closer
Switch.
than family.
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Right. I'll look at other things on the desk.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Right, so that's more options. Some more things. Rocks. Now we shouldn't take this option for granite.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Okay.
Meteorite set. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Hooray. The Thorian. Oh, the Thorian. 17th of August, 2185. or 2185 probably. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Theros, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict, using technologies the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labour, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. Yes. Creature sightings.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Okay.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
Yes.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
Okay, I can't switch that off. Right. We have just left everything on, haven't we? Is there anything upstairs? We'll go outside later. Saw a few things around. Is this another bit of art? There is another bit of art.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Numbers.
We'll take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
That's probably the point.
Alright, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Da, 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 da. I mean, obviously, if you're if you know what you're looking for and you've played before, you can just pick up the right things, can't you?
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Okay, so we'll ignore. Oh, there's another one around. So, creature sightings.
Sightings.
Ooh. We do have some overlap. That's
Based on
good.
the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Let's further narrow the search. Now we know that's not useful. The EZO.
Element 0 deposits.
Okay.
3 possibilities.
Alright. Reaper activities. They're looking for something.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Hooray!
Let's go find Garneau.
Hooray! Conspiracy theorists use clues to pinpoint the exact location of an objective. Yeah! Things are happening. I'm succeeding at things. Let's go, shall we? That's a random. Oh, this is where the things are. Obviously, I don't think there's anything else to do in these various areas, so we may as well just head back. So we're heading off. Right. Anything interesting in the emails? I doubt it. I don't think anything will really changed. I think what we'll do.
Commander.
Hello. Is we'll read up on our war assets and we'll read some codices. I wonder if Tyler's got anything else to say. We might go down actually. I can't remember. Ooh, more alien stuff. Volus bombing fleet. Volus prefer air power in conflicts, counting on the Turians for ground support. They maintain several flotillas of heavy bomber frigates capable of warfare in any atmosphere. Citadel Defense Force. The Book of Planix declares that every Volus must aid those in need during times of want. News of the book's recovery inspired many Volus citizens to donate generous amounts to Citadel charities and defense funds. Right. The Alliance. Alliance Engineering Corps. Protein data drives discovered by Sonex Industries have been turned over to Alliance engineers. The base of a Hesperia period statue is covered in Prothean writing. Translations have proven useful to engineers working on the Prothean device. Zaid Masani, yeah. Zaid Masani has a reputation of one of the most relentless and efficient mercenaries in the Terminus systems. Cerberus contacted Masani a few months after the Collectors were destroyed and offered him a job. Negotiations ended badly, and Masani now seeks out jobs that oppose his former employer's interests. He brings years of experience and finely honed survival skills to the fight against the Reapers. Asari. Second Fleet. Shepard passed a Reaper code fragment to Asari High Command. An isolated copy will help predict Reaper movements. So you want to keep it isolated so it doesn't start indoctrinating people. So yeah, we've done all that. We've got over 3,000. Our readiness rating is now actually down to 58,000. 58%, sorry. Probably need to do a little bit of multiplayer. I think I'll probably do some more multiplayer off screen, just to make sure that I'm not wasting a lot of time. I wonder if Tally has anything else to say, because I can't remember how much dialogue we've had with her.
Commander.
Hello. It may have just been the one when we finished Rannoch, but I do want to just see if she has something else to say. And I think we'll...
Do you ever feel awkward being the only Turian on the ship?
I don't know. Should I?
I just mean not having anyone else like you around.
Doesn't seem to bother Liara.
But she can eat their food.
Sorry.
Good to see you.
Okay. But to get a little random side.
See you.
Little random side.
Commander,
Hello.
power grid is in the green.
Okay, nothing new for you. Oh, let's go and see if Diana Alice has something new to say. It pains me, but we'll do it. You have nothing interesting to say. Right. We'll see if Garrus has anything to say, because maybe he has a little bit of random dialogue now we've had that one. I don't know. We are meandering around. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Nothing new, nothing interesting.
How's it going?
So, yes, we will. We'll get back to CIC, and then we'll check. Just through some codices. Journal. Ooh. So we do have some new stuff. Omega Reclaimed, Omega Secrets. Aria Taloke. A powerful biotic, Aria Taloke has been the sole ruler of Omega for some time. Rumoured to be at least 1,000 years old, she is as skilled at combat and the use of her biotic abilities as she is at manipulation and power games. Ruthless, highly intelligent, and dedicated to maintaining her rule over Omega. Aria is a force to be reckoned with. Though recent events have seen Cerberus take over Omega and send Aria into exile, there is no doubt that Aria will do everything within her power to reclaim what is hers. Cerberus, occupation of Omega. The elusive man's war to capture Omega was elegantly wrought. Experimental specimens called adjutants escaped from a Cerberus facility beyond the Omega-4 mass relay, took command of a Cerberus convoy and arrived on Omega to wreak havoc. With more adjutants incoming, Cerberus reached out to Aria Taloke, claiming it needed her to stop its wayward test subjects. Reluctantly offering her own forces in an alliance, Aria joined Cerberus's General Oleg Petrovsky aboard his ship to oversee the battle. When the adjutants overran the Cerberus Omega fleet, Petrovsky and Aria escaped through the Omega-4 relay. However, Petrovsky's subordinate, Colonel Raymond Asher, had remained behind on Omega to take control of the station's defences while Cerberus reinforcements approached. Announcing that it was protecting the galaxy from the adjutant threat, Cerberus seized Omega, giving the elusive man full control of the Omega-4 relay and the space beyond. Without Aria to keep them in line, the various criminal and mercenary factions on the station erupted, fighting both Cerberus ground troops and each other. Meanwhile, Arya was taken captive by General Petrovsky. Realizing that the adjutants had simply been a ruse to capture Omega, Arya managed to escape back, slipping away into the underbelly of Omega to organize a resistance force. Eventually, Petrovsky ordered the Cerberus forces to evacuate the station, but this was yet another ruse, this time to lure Arya out of hiding. With his troops out of harm's way, Petrovsky summoned a massive Cerberus fleet and presented Arya with an ultimatum: leave Omega or lose it. Petrovsky threatened to destroy the station rather than lose control, and with no alternative, Arya left, vowing she would return to claim Omega and take her revenge. And now General Oleg Petrovsky himself. Military strategist and classical scholar General Oleg Petrovsky is one of the Elusive Man's most respected operatives. As a corporal in the First Contact War, Petrovsky was forced to take command of his unit and proved his tactical brilliance by holding off repeated Turian attacks for weeks. The war ended before his position was overrun, but not before Petrovsky had witnessed firsthand the brutality of the Turian war machine. Despite being praised and promoted for his bravery, Petrovsky eventually found more common ground with Cerberus than the Alliance military. Since leading the campaign to seize Omega, Petrovsky has proven to be a capable, if firm, administrator who is focused on containing or eliminating unstable elements before they threaten Cerberus's occupation of the station. So that's all of these. We've got loads of little random things now, haven't we? Find the Cillian Nebula with the Rings of Elune. Go and meet Counselor. But that's a priority mission, so it has lower priority. Guess that makes sense. Rendezvous with Arya's fleet for Omega, the Library of Ashar. That's in the Nimbus cluster. We need to go and find these fuel reactors somewhere. There's a distress signal on Masana. Find Garneau for Leviathan. We know where he is. We've narrowed it down. The Prothean Sphere for the Hades in the Hades Nexus, and the Obelisk of Kaza. Hades, there's a lot of things there. Code of the Ancients in Dakuna. Oh, we haven't found these yet. Do we know what that is? And Elcor needs it. Okay. Cacliosaur fossil. Find one. Cerberus ciphers. A CSEC officer needs updated ciphers to break Cerberus codes. And then the ex-Cerberus scientists. So next time, we're probably just going to go to Omega. I think that's all we're going to do next time. It depends how long that is. But I assume actually we're going to be going to Omega and fighting our way through. I wonder if we get any kind of... I wonder if we're going to get any kind of companions, or if we are just fighting on our own. Maybe we'll actually get Arya on our team. Just for the DLC. Who knows? You guys probably. So next time, we go to Omega. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.